How's it going, everybody? As always, your boy Scott Evans here. It's that time again. Time for the Hunters for Life weekly update. We've got a couple incredible updates we're super excited to share with you guys. So we'll just get right into it. First update we've got for you guys is if you're from Michigan or somewhere with a waterfowl season, you know that pretty much everywhere the early goose and teal season is in full effect. Hunted a few times already on some public land and haven't had all that much success, but we were driving back from one of our favorite spots and we drove by a farmer's field. He had a couple of ponds on his property and there was probably 50 to 75 geese sitting on one of his ponds, probably not even 50 yards off the road. So we saw him outside, doing a little bit of farm work. So we figured we'd get out and talk to him and see if it was possible to get in on his property. So I've always got Hunters for Life brochures on deck. We've got some pictures on there of some of the great trips we've set up so far, and just a little bit about what we're about. So we went in there just looking over the land. We just knew that it was the absolutely perfect spot to be able to get somebody in a wheelchair, get them all camoed up, and just give them an incredible opportunity to be able to whack some geese. So we went in, told him a little bit about who we were, about what we do, and asked him, if possible, when he cut down the corn, if we could get in there and hunt. And it was probably about a 2 to 3 minute persuasive conversation, trying to feel this guy out, see if he was gonna be willing to work with us. And after that, and right away he just starts telling us, like, all right, yeah, you guys can come in as long as you clean up your shells. So we got that spot locked down. So we'll be calling him in the next couple of days just to try and find out when he's gonna cut down the corn, because that'll for surely bring in more birds to this spot. And then hopefully stay tuned in the next couple of weeks. You guys will see some of our wheelchair hunters out, hopefully putting a herd on some geese. Next update we've got for you guys is we finally decided on a boat. We're going to be getting it September 13th, getting it delivered from downstate. We ended up going with a 17.5 foot bass tracker, all welded, all camo inside and out, 25 horse Mercury 4-stroke on it. We're going to have a pretty wicked camo blind that we're going to have built all around it, so we'll be able to hunt out of the boat and not have to screw around with hunting from shore or anything like that. And with this boat, the most incredible thing that we're going to be able to do with it is actually be able to take out some people out on the water. We've been doing a lot of trips with just fishing from shore for a lot of kids, and it's going to be nice. I think the boat's got a 5-person capacity, so it'll be able to be myself, our cameraman, and then we'll be able to take out 3 kids to do some fishing, maybe do a little bit of hunting. But we've been working with this great organization up here, Propylon. They're basically a assisted living facility for people with disabilities, whether they have autism or a lot of them had strokes in the past, so they're wheelchair bound. But I went in and did a speech for them a couple months ago, telling them about what we were doing, how we were getting started and all that kind of stuff. So now in the next couple of weeks, we're actually going to have the capability to bring them out. So we'll be doing a lot of late season fishing trips out of the boat, hoping to get a couple guys that are interested in hunting. So we'll be able to get, myself, probably only one guy in a wheelchair at a time just for safety purposes, but we're going to be doing a lot of hunting trips and a lot of fishing trips out of the new boat. The last update we've got for you guys is, the t-shirts have been selling a lot faster than we anticipated, but we've still got a few left. So if you're interested, I just want you guys to know that every t-shirt sold, we're not taking any of this money and putting it in our pocket. Every single dime that we make off of these t-shirts and we make from donations and stuff like that goes directly back into our charity. It cost us right around $20 to take a kid fishing and get them outfitted for the first time. That's a $14.99 Zebco combo kit. It comes with rod, reel, line, and 2 tackle boxes. We buy that for the kids, get it all rigged up. We take them out, we buy them lunch, and send, for $20 we can get a kid hooked on fishing, which is truthfully one of the nicest things about what we do, is just being able to share our passion with some young people, and just seeing them, kind of like they get into it and they're like, oh, they're excited, but they don't catch a fish right away, so they kind of get a little bit discouraged, but then they catch one and their eyes light up, smiling ear to ear, and just being able to know that we were the ones to give them that opportunity is just an incredible feeling. If you guys are interested in purchasing those t-shirts, just get a hold of us. You can get, through YouTube, Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, whatever is your platform of choice, but just send us a message. Let us know that, you're interested in purchasing a t-shirt. We've got orange ones and we've got black ones. We've got a few more to go before we're going to be able to buy hats and sweatshirts and long sleeves and stuff like that. But yeah, just get a hold of us. We'll ask you, for what size you want, what color, what your address is for shipping purposes, and we do accept PayPal. That's probably the easiest way to purchase a shirt. But we've had a few people that were a little old school, so they just sent us money. So if you want to do that and you don't have a PayPal, you can do that. Or if you're local, if you're up here in Marquette and you just want to meet up somewhere, we can do it that way. But that's about all we've got for this week's update. We're actually getting ready to go out into the water and do a little bit of hunting / fishing. So wish us luck. And with that, as always, Scott Evans here. Happy adventures.